How many push-ups do you think you can do?
20 clean ones, I'll say that.
1, 2, 3. Hello, welcome. How's it going? My name is Lyle. I'm a Gecko. We're in New York City. It is a Saturday night at, I want to say 9 p.m.-ish at night. I am here in Washington Square Park. It is a park in Manhattan on the earth. There's a lot of people around, and I ate a pint of ice cream this afternoon at 3 p.m. And let me tell you something. When you get high and you eat a pint of ice cream at 3 p.m., your day is fucked. I got high, I ate a pint of ice cream, I took a nap, I woke up at 7 p.m. You know how it feels when you get high and you eat a pint of ice cream, you wake up at 7 p.m. after a 4-hour nap? You feel as though the day is lost. You feel as though it cannot be redeemed. So I thought to myself, how do I redeem this day? How do I make it so that this was somewhat of a productive time? Oh, I know. I'll go to the park and I'll talk to people as a lizard. And let me tell you, the day is one. So if you're listening to this and it's 7 p.m. and you just woke up from a nap after getting high and eating ice cream, just so you know, you can revive the rest of your day. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. All right. I don't know. The day might still suck. Let's see. Let's talk to some people as a Gecko. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Paulina.
Paulina. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How's life, Paulina?
Life has been okay. I don't know. It's been kind of medium right now, honestly.
Is it usually medium, or what's it like usually like?
Usually I feel like it's a little bit of a higher point, but like right now I'm going through a little bit of a calmer section of my life, I guess I could say. Because like before, I don't know, with like being younger and like being single and everything like that, you have a lot of more freedoms and you do a lot of more crazy shit.
Okay.
But like now I'm married.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now I'm married and I like have an entirely different like kind of outlook on life, I guess you could say. Because like I have a husband now. I have like a stable person that I can come home to. And I mean, I'm not working right now, but like usually I'd be working fucking 7 days out of the week, like just tiring myself out, stressing myself out. At one point last year, I was working so much that I started losing the hair out of my
Well, holy shit.
Yeah, because I was stressing so much. And it's like, especially like in New York, I don't know, the stress of working and like having to keep up and like having to thrive. Like here you can't be without money, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
it's
it
like
is a very hustle based
very
place.
very very hustle based environment. And it's just like, I don't know, I used to work so hard just to like be able to make my rent, be able to like make a living and like be doing all the crazy shit that I used to do, like going to the bars, going to the clubs, paying for my friends and stuff like that. But like now I have like calmed down and like there's just one person to like share that with, you know what I mean?
So when did you get married? How long ago?
I got married in March 24th. It was a rainy day, and in my culture it's like a good sign whenever you get married in the rain, because then whenever you tie the knot, you can't untie a knot when it's wet.
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna ask you, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm from Russia. I moved to America like about 11 years ago.
Cool.
And I came to New York, and then from New York I came to Texas, from Texas to Los Angeles, and from Los Angeles to New York again.
Where did you meet your husband?
I met my husband here.
Did you meet him at one of the bars or clubs?
I met him at Washington Square Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I met him here.
How did that work?
Oh my gosh, it was actually a little bit of a crazy story because I was with my boyfriend at the time. And we were all hanging around the same group. And so my now husband, he used to like come over there and try to like sneak me away and stuff like that. And I was like, no, I'm in a relationship. And I swore that he was a red flag. And then afterwards, I ended up breaking up with my ex. And we ended up I like gave myself a couple of months to like recover, because it was a little bit of it was a crazy situation. He was like 30. I was like 19 at the time. And I thought that older men were like more mature. I thought that they'd be able to like not only financially help, but like mentally as well. Like kind of be able to like guide me and not be like as immature as I was.
Sure.
But it turns out that he was more immature than me. So I was like, no, I don't really.
This is your ex that you're talking about?
Yeah, my ex that I'm talking about. And then I met my husband, which he's 23. And I realized that he was more mature than a 30-year-old man. Like, he was working, he was doing his thing, he was taking care of stuff, like he was helping his mom, everything like that. And then it's like, whenever I came into his life, he was doing that like times 5 for me, and I was like, oh my god, like, it doesn't, like, an age, like a 30-year-old doesn't mean that it's like he's more mature.
So you went from working like 7 days a week
Yeah.
to now is he like bringing home the nut for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. What's he do? How's he bring home the nut?
He's a construction worker, as well as he does photography on the side.
Cool.
And he like does photography for like parties. He does photography for skating, videography as well. And then I'm like his little assistant sometimes. You know.
Okay, so you like work with him.
Yeah. I
Very
kind of
cool.
work with him, and I like edit his videos. I help him out with the posting. I help him out with his scheduling, everything like that. Cause he like being a construction worker, he's like freelance right now, and he like goes all around the place in New York. And so it's like really hard to build a schedule around that. But me, the amazing Paulina, I get it all in line.
How long were you guys dating before you got married?
Honestly, our relationship moved really quick. We've known each other for like 2 years,
Yeah.
but we've been together for 10 months now.
Did you get married in Russia or here?
We got married here. No,
Okay.
no. We did not get married in Russia. We got married here. And I met him 2 years ago, and then we ended up getting together like the year after that. And like 2 months after I broke up with my ex, we ended up getting together. We made things official in November. We got engaged in February, and then we got married in March.
So, you said that now is a calm time.
Yeah, now it's a calm time.
Do you miss the crazy times?
At times, if I'm being honest, yes, I do, because I was able to say like I did everything for myself, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I could call myself independent. I could like tell people that like, yeah, I did this. Like, I own this place, or like I rent this place. I paid for this. I paid for that. But like now, it's nice because my husband takes care of me, and I don't. And it's like, it's not even. He doesn't even like put me in the position of like, oh, I'm paying for this. I'm paying for this. No, it's not even that. It's just because I feel like it's my own personal ego. You know what I mean? That takes me to that place sometimes, because it's just like, man, if I was single, I'd still be doing this, this, and this. But like, now I can't. Like,
so when did you move to New York from Russia?
To New York from Russia, I moved 11 years ago.
Yeah, okay, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Why did you come to New York?
My mom got married to my stepfather, and he's an American. And so they fell in love, everything like that. He was their English tutor. And so she ended up moving over here. And my dad didn't really know, because like the immigration stuff was like really, really off at that time for some reason. And it was really expensive to get papers. And so we lived in New York for a little bit because it's a blue state. You know what I mean? And
it's easier to not get deported.
It's definitely easier to not get deported. And then once we had all our papers figured out and everything like that, we moved on to Texas. And then Texas, from Moscow to New York, is like a little bit of a culture shock. Because,
I'm sure it is. Tell me what the culture shock felt like.
The culture shock, honestly, it wasn't even from Moscow to New York. The culture shock was really from the point of me like not being able to speak English properly whenever I came here. And it was like really hard because I went to like a predominantly like American school.
Yeah.
And they used
Wait,
to like...
how old were you when you got here?
I was 10 years old.
Okay.
10 years old whenever I came here. And people, I don't know, like, kids are menaces. Like,
Did people make fun of you?
Yeah, all the time. They used to call me like a commie whore. Like, I'm a communist. Go back to my country. Everything like that.
Commie whore is kind of advanced for 11 years old.
I'm saying, but like kids are menaces nowadays, bro. Like, I remember all of those times, like whenever my fellow 10-year-olds were just like, "You need to go back to your own country." Blah 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 blah. Your country is the one that started the Cold War with us. Everything like that. Like,
wait, so I gotta ask you, like, is it like weird being Russian now?
Honestly, yeah. With like everything going on in the world, like with the Russian-Ukraine war, everything like that, it's a hard time being like Russian or like calling yourself Russian. But like, I'm mixed. My grandma's Ukrainian.
Oh, okay.
I was born in Russia, and I grew up speaking Ukrainian, but like I ended up just losing it over time.
Do people in Russia, do they like Putin? Like, does anyone like him? Or do they all not like him?
I feel like it's media manipulation whenever people are like saying like, oh no, Putin this, Putin that, but I feel like people know that he's not a good leader. They know that he's gotten to the top of power, and now he doesn't want to like get it away. You know what I mean?
But you don't have like a weird uncle or something who's like, nah, I think he's a cool guy. Like how,
I bet I do. I feel like whenever I visited Russia last time, which was the last time I visited was in 2019, and there was times of whenever my stepdad was like talking to my mom's friends, and they were like, no, Putin is awesome, Putin is great. And then the war started happening, and they were like, oh, it's not really how it's playing out to be. Like, he's not that good of a leader anymore. Like in the past, I don't know, in the 90s or in the early 2000s, whenever he was in the presidential run, everything like that, maybe he was good. Maybe he was doing good for the country, but now the power has definitely gotten to the top of his head, and it's ridiculous.
So back to your personal life.
Yeah.
Do you what do you hope for the future for yourself?
I want to start a family.
Okay.
I've been dreaming of being a mom like ever since I was little. And I feel like starting a family, especially being married, is the next step. It's just really hard with like the economic position, everything like that, everything that's going on in the world right now. Like it's hard putting a kid into that. But then at the same time, I feel like I'd be able to make a life for that child that nobody else would. You know what I mean? That it wouldn't matter with anything.
It's hard. It's weird to I mean, it's hard to be like optimistic about the future. Because I've thought about by the time I'm like, if I have a kid when I'm like, say like 37 or whatever, like in 10 years, then by the time that my kid is like 18, I'm ready to go to college. I'll be like 55.
Yeah.
Who knows what the world is going to look like? I'm worried about like there being like no economic opportunities for my kid. Because even like being 18 going to college now is so different than it is like 28 years ago for our parents. It's worrisome that we have like Gen Z. I feel like has Gen Z and Gen Alpha have like I would assume, maybe I'm just talking shit, but it seems as though they have much less economic opportunities.
No, I definitely agree with that. And it's like the fact, I don't know, now college isn't really like where at least
not a guarantee anymore.
It's not guaranteed anymore. Like it's definitely, if you have like a dream to go to college, like you can do everything in your power to like go into college and stuff like that. I was just talking about it to my friend today. I worked at Chipotle before, and I had people that had master's degrees, bachelor's degrees that were working and like serving food to people. And it's just like, you spent all that time, you spent all that money, and you're still working a mid-ass job. You know what I mean?
It's a huge bummer.
Yeah, it's a terrible bummer. And it's like now people that like have business degrees or something like that, they're even dropping that, and they're starting to do content creating, or they're starting to cook, like they're starting to make their own restaurants or something like that. They don't even use their degree in what's really what they got it initially for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I went to college for a couple of semesters, and it was honestly like, I feel like it was even more stress than working whenever I was working here. Cause like in college,
was it more stressful than working at Chipotle?
I feel like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like college, I'm genuinely I'm surprised to hear that. Look, working at Chipotle looks very stressful.
It is. It honestly is. And like I used to do everything. Like I used to be in prep team. I used to be the hostess, like the cashier, and I used to be the one rolling your burritos. You know what I mean? And it was like we had to worry about every little thing. We had to worry about having the right amount of food prepped, and it wasn't the regular amount of people every single day, you know? So it's like we had to get the amount of food prepped correctly. We had to roll everything correctly. We couldn't really waste anything. And it was just, I don't know. And then balancing that on top of school with like having to get your assignments in time, to have to get good grades, to come out with a good GPA, to keep your scholarship. Or if, I don't know, if you're like paying for it, it's so hard. It's ridiculously hard.
I feel like having a job like that is good training to be a mom, because being a mom is also like,
one
you
thing
know,
here, one
it's
thing
yeah,
there.
it's like a you can't, like, here's the thing,
Yeah.
like college, like you can fuck around,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, definitely.
but like if you work at like Chipotle or whatever, you can't just like be on your phone the whole time. You gotta like
No.
roll burritos, you gotta
Yeah.
scoop things, you gotta do shit.
Yeah.
You have a kid, you can't be on
Yes.
your phone all the time, or
You
else
gotta roll
the
the kid.
child will die. You kind of do have to roll the kid a little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta roll the kid. You gotta change a diaper.
Yeah.
I like when you're like the logistical mechanics of changing a diaper are kind of seem to be similar to rolling a burrito.
Yeah, honestly.
You know, you're moving things with your hands and, you know, doing this and that and the other thing.
Yeah.
Pauline,
Paulina. Yeah.
well, Pauline, okay, I want to ask you this before we go, because you came up to me before I set all this crap up, and you were like, I've been present for a lot of your other Gecko sessions, and I've always wanted to get on one.
Yeah.
Have we is there anything else that we didn't cover that you want to make
No.
sure we cover before we go?
I feel like this is exactly what I've been
Okay, perfect.
yearning for my entire
Great.
life, genuinely.
Great. Paula, anything else you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Be happy. Be optimistic. Life is great despite everything that's going on. You create your own shit, honestly.
Thank you, Paula.
Bye.
Have a good one. Thank you
You
for talking
too.
to a Gecko.
Hi, my name's Mula.
Moolah?
Mhm.
Like money?
Yeah.
What's up, Moolah? How's life? How's it going? What are you doing at the park tonight?
Right now, I'm just really spending time with my boyfriend, my friends, just getting my mind off of stuff because I've been trying to look for a job, finishing up school, and just I'm a bit stressed, so I'm here just to take off a little bit away from the day.
See, I'm like tempted to ask you what you're stressed about, but the whole thing of going to the park is to not talk about it. So, would you like to not talk about what you're stressed about?
I can talk about it.
Okay, what are you stressed about?
Well, it's just like in my life, I feel like there's a lot of people coming to me and trying to distract me from what I'm really supposed to do. Like, I'm really trying to get into like law and stuff, and I feel really discredited and discouraged by people around me based on how I look and where I'm from. Because growing up in like kind of a poorer area, it's not really expected from people. So I wanted to really like do that, but it gets discouraged. So I've been dealing with a lot of like setbacks when it comes to even getting work. Cause it's that automatic, oh, how much do you make? Where do you live at? Even ethnicity questions. So it's harder.
So when you say that like the people around you are discouraging you from what you actually want to do, like, is this like your friends or your family or like just like random people that you talk to?
I say some of my friends and family. Yeah. Like, okay, a better way to describe it is more like a lot of my passions and stuff I've came to my family about, they tend to put me down about it and be like, that's not really something you can do. And like, they just kind of push me down and say, I'm not
Do
really
you have
good.
do you have people in your life who are the opposite?
Some, yeah. And I try to focus spending time with them for sure.
Okay. I'm very curious. What are the people in your life when they tell you that you can't do things? What are the reasons they give you for why you can't do things?
Well, I think you can tell, like, I'm kind of alternative. I grew up a bit, like, I didn't grow up with many good connections, and a lot of my family is, like, kind of not used to getting far. That's a better way to describe it.
So what kind of law do you want to practice?
I want to practice criminal justice because I have a lot of disdain towards how the police system is going right now and how it's just really like affecting people. How like the political landscape of stuff is really strong right now.
Sure.
And like I'm really upset about like all the stuff going on in the world for sure.
Have you been studying law or going to like undergrad or anything like that?
I have been doing law classes, yes, and it's something that inspired me more, especially seeing the effects on like certain like based on political things, how it affects the policing in the city. And I want to do more to kind of help with that, like especially with the things like immigration or like the issues with all that other stuff, because I know I have family who have friends and like girlfriends who are actively getting issues with immigration and stuff, even people I know. So I want to make a difference in that.
Did you grow up in New York?
Yes.
What part of New York did you grow up in?
Lower East Side.
Bro, cool. Did you go to high school here?
Yeah.
When did your like interest in law begin? Was it kind of around that time, or has it been?
Yeah, I feel like it was. I actually feel like I first started getting interested in it like when I was younger, but I changed my kind of outlook to law after I saw how like teaching and counseling wasn't really profitable.
Yeah, that's part of the. Well, you want to do criminal justice, right?
Yeah, so
Would you ever be like a public defender?
Yeah, I wanted to kind of do it, but at the same time, it's like you got to defend the worst people as a public defender, because I'm pretty
that
sure
is true.
you
don't
can't
get to
choose your
You don't
clients.
get to choose, unfortunately.
So like
Yeah.
I could get like the best person in America, or I could get like the fucking devil.
Right.
You really don't know.
Right. I always kind of wonder that, like, how public defenders have to like reconcile when like, because like there's certain situations where it's like they did it, so it's like
Yeah.
if you're a public defender and you got to defend them even though they did it. I guess there's a thing of like, okay, I know they did it, but I do believe in like due process under the law, so like I will defend not necessarily the truth or not of whether or not they did this crime, but I will defend their right to the due process of the law.
I feel like being a lawyer, the mindset has to go first for the bag, because morality
Really?
doesn't really exist.
So, do you
In law.
That's so interesting. Okay, so you want to be like a lawyer going for the bag.
Well, I mean, like if I'm a public defender, then I'm gonna work for the bag, and then I'm gonna get in my own thing.
I feel like a public defender, I think, is like the very not bag lawyer.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you're losing cases, then you're definitely not getting a bag.
Okay, morality is not real.
Not in public defense.
Oh, I thought we were talking like philosophically, because there are
Actually, yeah, I think in philosophically, yeah, too.
Well, yeah, because it's like do you know what, like there's a lot of people who do believe there is no such thing as like objective morality.
Yeah.
And it's a thing that we are subjectively deciding as both as individuals and as a collective.
Yeah, it's kind of like we pick and choose what is right and wrong based on
Yeah.
what we want to do. Like, even with certain people, they'll be like, for example, with religion, if you were to take out one verse, some people would be like, yes, you need to follow this, but some people would be like, no, that's not good. And if you do, that's a sin, and it's big radicals. So, yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
No, that's okay. Well, I do think about it sometimes, because like, look, like in the animal world, they are just killing each other all the time. They're just killing, and there's no like the lion is not like, oh, is it like wrong to viciously murder this zebra? Well, also I do the same thing. I go to Chick-fil-A, I eat a delicious chicken sandwich. I inadvertently killed another living thing by eating it, and
that's how I feel when I eat shrimp. I'm allergic to shellfish.
why do you eat shrimp if you're allergic to shellfish?
Cause hear me out, okay?
Sure.
The Popeyes shrimp, popcorn
Popeye
shrimp.
says shrimp.
The Popeyes popcorn shrimp. Yes,
Popeye says popcorn shrimp.
it's amazing. It's beautiful, but it hurts. But it's worth it.
What do you mean it hurt? Oh, it hurts because okay. What
My
is
throat
it?
might squeeze up. It'll itch. My eyes will water. But the taste is beautiful. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's about the joys of life, not the pain. Pain is beauty.
I'm trying. I want to dive more into this allegory of Popeye's popcorn shrimp.
Yes. Now we
and
talk about
eating
it.
even though you're allergic,
Yes.
as
Actually,
an allegory to life.
yes. I feel
'cause
like
sometimes you're allergic to life,
exactly.
but you just got to keep living it.
And this is definitely one of the things I feel like I'm discouraged from. My boyfriend will tell me all the time not to eat it because I'm allergic and it'll fuck up my health. But I'm like, dude, it tastes good, and like I feel like I'm being diverted from true happiness.
I gotta be honest with you. In like most of the other situations you've brought up where people were discouraging you from things, I would tell you to not listen to them. This one, I would maybe consider listening to your boyfriend,
But what if I don't want to?
or at least a doctor or some shit.
But
How many more popcorn shrimp you got in you before you go into anaphylactic shock?
I feel like, what's more important, longevity or happiness?
You know what? Eat all the popcorn shrimp you want if that's the case.
I have smoked at least 5 blunts every day with perfect vitals
5 blunts every day.
for the last 2 years, minimum. So I feel like I may or may not be
That's a lot of
immortal.
blunts, man. Do you like getting high, or is it?
It's
or
very
is-
fun.
Okay.
It brings peace to my life. I feel like all the things inedible for this. It's kind of hitting. But I feel like it helps me really see things for how they are calmly. Because I feel like we're all very angry people and we all get mad at
Do
stuff.
you get less angry when you're stunned?
Yeah. I feel like I'm way less angry, especially when I do want to get popcorn shrimp and then my boyfriend discourages me from it.
I'm
I'm not
not
as
sold
angry.
on the popcorn shrimp
I've-
just yet. I didn't. I actually don't. I go to Popeyes semi frequently. I don't think that I've never seen they have popcorn shrimp.
It is 100% there. I know for fact.
Okay.
I love the Popeyes popcorn shrimp.
Well, I'm gonna try to wrap up this podcast as soon as possible so I can go to Popeyes afterwards.
You should.
This is not sponsored by Popeyes. What's your name, Mula?
Yes.
Mula, good luck on your dreams and hopes in life.
Yes. I barely know what I was talking about. I can't lie, but I really love Popeyes popcorn
okay.
shrimp.
It's
I'm
okay.
voting for Popeyes.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Save the wildlife. I love geckos.
Thank you, Mula.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey,
What's your name?
Veda.
Veda.
What's your name?
Lyle.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, Veda? How's life?
Life is good. I just moved here. Going to school here. It's a big change.
What are you studying?
Psychology.
Psychology.
Wait. How's your life?
How's my life?
Yeah.
No one ever asks how my life is.
Why not?
No, that's not true at all. People ask me how my life is a lot, and I deflect.
You don't like talking
it.
about yourself?
I like talking about myself sometimes.
Is this why you do this, to talk about other people?
Yeah, sometimes I do this to talk about other people. It's fun to talk about other people.
You don't like talking about yourself?
I do like talking about myself. I would be completely utterly lying if I said I didn't like talking to myself about myself. I talk about myself a fair amount on this show. I think. How am I doing? Well, I mentioned at the beginning of this that I had like a big plan for today. I was gonna like edit a bunch of stuff. I was gonna get a bunch of stuff done. It was gonna be really productive. And then my friend texted me and he's like, "Yo, there's a block party outside of our house." And I was like,
Do you live here?
I live in New York. Yeah,
Okay.
I live in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
And
nice.
I was like, "All right, I'll go to this block party because that sounds fun."
Nice.
And then I made a mistake that I've made many. I make the same. You know what's so annoying is I make the same mistake all the time.
What mistake?
I quit smoking weed for like 3 days. It was awesome.
Oh, 3 days. That's a good start.
And I got high during the day, which is bad because if you do that, if I get stoned during the day at this like block party, the rest of the day is fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. And so I got stoned during the day, and then I went home. I took a long nap. And then it was 7 p.m. You ever take a nap at 4 p.m. and you wake up at 7?
Yeah, and then you wake up and you feel like really anxious because you're like confused as fuck, and like
Yes.
it's like the end of the day,
Yes.
and like you feel like, what the fuck happened?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And so I was in that state, and I was like, all right, there's no way I'm going to be able to like sit alone on a computer.
Wait, what about that? Did you eat ice cream? Did you say you ate ice cream?
I tried to gracefully skip over that, but yes, I did also eat ice cream.
Oh, okay,
Get
nice.
what's your name?
It's like, think of Darth Vader, Veda.
Veda.
Yeah.
Veda, they have, normally I'm a Ben and Jerry's guy. Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, I like Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs
Yeah.
just came out with black and white cookie ice cream.
Black and white cookie
I
ice
promise I'm not sponsored by Popeyes or Haagen-Dazs. I wish I was.
Yeah, maybe you should be.
Maybe I
You
should be.
keep advertising for food.
Haagen-Dazs black and white cookie ice cream,
Okay.
vanilla bean ice cream. They put swirls of
Wait, is this
chocolate.
what you got?
This is what I got.
This is okay.
Yeah, this is the second time I've gotten it. It's great.
Okay.
And here's what I always do. I eat like pretty much all of it except for like
Wait,
one.
what size is this?
It's like a pint.
Okay.
I eat pretty much all of it, and then I save one bite, and then I throw it away, and I'm like, well, at least I didn't eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that?
Exactly. Yeah, all the time. You
Mhm.
save the last and then throw it away and makes you feel better. Yeah.
So 4 p.m. I got a whole pint of ice cream in me. I'm knocked out. Knock out 3 hours. Wake up confused, sweaty, feeling like
God.
what this is. What am I gonna do with my life? And then I was like, all right, I can't. I have to save this day somehow. I'm not gonna be able to sit alone on my computer and do stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I could summon the energy to go to the park and talk to people because I like doing this. This is fun.
No, same. The whole entire day I got really anxious in the beginning of the day. No, listen. So first, I needed to get my jeans like hemmed and like altered. So I like looked up this place and I knew it was gonna be expensive when I had to go to the 10th floor for it.
Oh.
So I go up the 10th floor and I'm thinking like, how much do you expect it to be to like hem your pants or like, shorten it or like alter it?
If you asked me to define what hemming is, I don't know if I could.
I mean, like, it's just like when they shorten, like let's say you have pants.
Yeah,
like,
okay. So they like you get shit tailored,
or or like they like make it a little bit tighter. Like how
much
do you think it is?
Where did you get it done in Manhattan?
Yeah,
on the 10th floor. Where in
on
Manhattan?
The 10th floor, dude. I don't know. I just moved here.
On the 10th
I don't
floor.
know anything
Okay,
here.
the 10th floor of a building. To get your jeans hemmed, $150.
Dude, literally.
Was it $150?
Yeah,
it was
dude.
exactly $150.
Well, like she said, it was like 150 to 170. Like that was like one of the numbers she gave me, depending on like what she wanted to do. But like when I heard that, I was like,
to buy a new pair of pants at that point. Jesus Christ.
No, I had to get the dad jeans like the thrift store, and they were like good. The design was good, so I just needed to get them tighter. But she said that, and I was like, my whole body was like super tensed up, and I walked all the way here. And I'm like, I'm not
Did you do
fucking.
it?
No, I'm not. They wanted like an arm and leg to hem my freaking jeans. I thought it was gonna be like $10.
Oh, welcome to Manhattan.
No, literally, welcome
Where
to
did you
New
move
York,
from?
Florida.
Florida. Oh, welcome
Yeah.
to Manhattan.
Yeah.
Florida is like, where in Florida did you move from?
I was in undergrad before, so I was in Orlando for like 5 years.
Okay.
But before that, I grew up in like Fort Lauderdale area
So why'd you move to New York?
for my master's at NYU.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Florida, is everything that we assume about it correct?
What do you assume about it?
I assume a lot of people there are kind of crazy.
Crazier than here?
That's a good point. Well, like Florida man culture.
I mean, yeah, like the people that driving there, like, they say like, oh, Florida, like horrible drivers, I guess. But I thought people in Florida are pretty cool.
Are you like excited to be here in New York?
No, definitely. I really like it here because nobody gives a fuck about what you do. Like,
Do people in Florida give a fuck about what you do?
I mean, I guess more in the way where like, if you walk out here and you dance or like shout or wear whatever you want, like nobody blinks, like nobody cares, and I fuck with that.
Totally.
So, because I can just do whatever I want, and like nobody remembers your name, nobody cares about you in the best way
Nobody cares about you at
possible.
all. You could scream at the
Well, you're
top
wearing
of your
a lizard.
lungs.
You're wearing a lizard.
I am
costume,
wearing
like,
a
that
lizard
proves
costume.
that, exactly.
And I'm wearing a lizard costume. Yeah, nobody cares about you
Anything
here.
And
It's
I like
great.
that.
I mean, you could be like, here's the thing, like I could see right here, I could lay face down
yeah,
or on the ground
yeah,
for an infinite amount of time before anyone gave a shit.
Yeah.
Which is a little sad, but true. I could scream as loud as I want, nobody would care.
yeah.
You can New York's a great place to cry. I don't know if you've cried in public
yeah,
yet.
I have
Okay.
already.
And did anyone bother you?
No.
I was with my friend the other night and we saw a lady crying in public, and my friend was like, should I go over and like say something? I feel bad. And I was
that's
like,
nice.
which is nice in theory,
Oh.
but I mean, I'm curious what you think,
Okay.
because I feel like if I'm a lady crying in public, I probably want to be left alone.
Was your friend a guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe.
Well, okay, so if you're crying in public and like like someone came up to you, would you want that, or would you want to be like, leave me alone?
Honestly, it depends on the state you're in. If you're like really, really stressed out, someone coming up to you probably would get you even more aggravated. But if you're in a little bit of an open state where you're okay, like you'd actually wish someone was here for you, because like I don't know anyone here.
Right.
That could have been like a nice thing for me. Like I don't have any friends here. I don't have my family here. So I was crying in here the other day, and if somebody came up to me and asked, I'd probably be like, "That's nice." Like,
Can I
somebody
ask you what you were
cares.
crying about?
Yeah, honestly, it was just tears of joy, actually.
Oh.
But like, I think it was mixed with bittersweet. It was because like I was feeling a little bit kind of sad, or like I had like a little insecure moment. Like we all have insecure
Of
moments,
course.
and but right after, like right before I could even sink into the funk of that insecure moment, the waiter of the restaurant I was at gave me a rose. Like he was like, "Here,
Oh,
like
that's
here's
so
a
nice.
rose."
Oh, you're crying at a restaurant.
No. I cried after tears of joy because I felt like God sees me. I was like, that
Oh.
was really nice. I think, I mean, I don't know what your concept of God is, but I don't really think God is like a man in the sky
No.
or like just a ball of energy. I think it like has a personal relationship with me and is like, I think God is love. I think any like loving, go on.
Do you believe that God is something like external, that like
I
there's
think
an
God is-
external thing that's keeping an eye on you?
I think God is within us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think God is
I'm
within
with that. I'm
everyone.
with that.
And I think that any experience that has like love in it, warmth in it, authenticity in it, I believe like that's God working through people and working like orchestrating events to make you feel seen. So to me, when I was like feeling sad and then that waiter gave me a rose, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I feel so seen. And I just walked and I cried. It just made me feel better.
I'm not convinced on the idea that there's an external or even like an internal God that is orchestrating events in your life.
You think things are just coincidences?
Yeah, totally. I think
Okay,
everything,
interesting.
but I believe that because we live in an inherently meaningless world and God is within us, we as God are free to attribute meaning to whatever we want.
Yeah.
And that meaning is completely valid because we're God. And because if nothing is valid, we get to decide what's valid.
yeah. It's
So
subjective.
if you want to create whatever narrative you create in your brain about your life and about the world, you as God, that narrative is correct and
Yeah.
it's valid, you know?
I mean, and also because like neuroscientifically, your brain is going to go out of its way to prove your narratives that you live on.
Yes, it sure
all
is.
the time. Like, so whatever you believe to be true or whatever your perception is of life, your brain will scope it out or it will see everything in life and make that meaning. It reflects back whatever you think.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You study psychology.
Yeah.
How long have you been studying psychology?
So I did my undergrad in it, which was like 4 years, but everything was online because of COVID. So I don't think I got to learn as much as people would if it wasn't in COVID.
This has a scientific basis to it, right? The idea that like the narratives you craft in your own brain end up having some effect on your external reality.
Not some. It's like your whole entire external reality is filtered through your inner world.
Yeah.
Like,
Which makes you God. I'm the God.
Sure,
I'm
no,
God
yeah.
of my own external universe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You could see it that way.
What do you want to do with psychology?
I want to be a speaker, writer, and I don't know, advice therapist, I guess, like work one-on-one. I want to discover some really crazy shit we haven't discovered in psychology and then use that to help people heal. Because I feel like there's so much brokenness and I'm like, and we have found out a lot, but I'm like, there has to be something else we don't know because everyone is still really, really depressed. Or like, maybe I can explain an idea in a way that nobody has before.
So what you just said, everyone is, we want to discover something new because everyone is still really depressed. We kind of know why everyone's really depressed, don't we?
Why do you think?
Well, because, I mean, a lot of reasons like economic turmoil and overuse of technology and dopamine loops and less reasons
What do
to
you
go
know
outside.
about dopamine loops?
What do I know about dopamine loops? Probably. I know about them only through anecdotal experience. Not nothing.
Okay.
No. You probably have significantly, as in 100% more
This
textbook
isn't a
knowledge.
test.
about
I
it.
just wanted to know. I just was like doing some research about it
Okay.
last night, and I like realized, you know how people tell you like, oh, like just get off your phone and enjoy the present moment. Like, why is everyone like addicted to like weed or your phone? Like, be in real life. It's not as easy as they say it is, because chemically everyone's receptors are fucking shot.
Fried, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So if you wake up and you go on your phone, if you every time you're stressed out, you like grab your joint. If every time you're upset, you go eat food, your receptors become more sensitive to that dopamine, but it's high reward with really low effort.
Yes.
So anytime you do something that is higher effort with low reward, maybe like a skill, like a puzzle or meditating, like your receptors aren't picking up on that dopamine. It literally chemically does not feel good to you anymore.
Yeah.
So-
but our receptors, can they be? Tell us, Veda. Can our receptors be restored to us?
Definitely. Yeah. It's, you basically are just going to have to dial down your usage of whatever vice you're kind of addicted to that's giving you too much high reward with really low effort. And then what?
Go ahead.
And then replace it with something else, which is going to feel uncomfortable, obviously.
Are you in any dopamine loops? Do you have any vices?
No, I recently, I'm sure I do, but I really tried I have replaced them with healthier things, because I recently quit alcohol, weed, and nicotine, and coffee, just because like I got...
You quit coffee?
Yeah.
So one of those...
Well, no, because like your nervous system... Everyone's nervous system is really sensitive. So every time you feel that like jitterness, like sometimes it could be from insecurity or sometimes it can be from coffee. And I want to be able to know if it's because I'm insecure, or like if I'm having an insecure moment, if I'm having like a wound come up. And it's harder to tell if I'm drinking coffee because now my nervous system is like feeling jittery from that food. I still drink matcha and like tea, but...
Okay.
I
Not
just
as
stopped.
crazy.
I just stopped coffee just because I want to be able to track my body a little bit more accurately. If that
Was
makes
it
sense.
difficult to quit all those? Did you quit all three of them at once?
Yeah.
Was that hard?
I honestly just had a really. I experienced ego death, and through that, I was able to quit because I wanted to try really hard to be able to retain everything I felt. And I thought if I did it scientifically, I could do it. And that was just one of the ways that I found that I could kind of keep a healthier state. But it sounds crazy.
It doesn't sound crazy at all.
Okay, well, so that's why like I don't like to compare my experience to other people, because if I didn't go through that, it would have been way harder.
What did your ego death look like?
Honestly, dude, it's too personal, and I haven't been wanting to talk about it. One day I'm gonna write a book on it.
Okay, you don't have to talk about it.
But yeah, I just thought I might as well share that. It's been like, it was so intense that I didn't share it with anyone because
When did it happen?
At the end of March.
How do you define an ego death?
When you lose all concept of self and separation.
Yeah.
And you have I lost concept of time.
Was
And
it terrifying?
It was scary at first, because I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
And then it became honestly like surreal, and it was the best feeling. It's what made me believe in God, honestly. Like that is why I am so passionate about like love and like God within, because before that I had so much resentment towards religion, and like because I grew up really Christian, like my mom was super strict about it, but I had so much like guilt and like fear-based religion. Like I hated it. I grew very resentful, and I like just stopped caring about it for a while, like for honestly most of my college years. And then after this, like my brain fucking exploded, and like I never went back.
So it's interesting that you say that your ego death was a beautiful thing, because I had an ego death back in February that led to like existential depression, because like once I realized just how much I don't matter, like that's how I kind of feel like the ego death is. It led me to a bit of a state of nihilism, which I've been able to overcome, you know. But the ego death was a very It made me feel like I was like in a Coen Brothers movie. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This is like, what an insane cosmic predicament I've never actually thought about, you know?
Yeah. No, I see that a lot of people have different experiences with it. Like so that's what I'm trying to do research on, is like what ego death actually is and how many people actually go through it, because there has to be different definitions for the different types of experiences. And
you had a specific experience.
I had the most dude, I had the most insane fucking experience in my fucking life.
So you want to discover, I was back to like the studying of psychological concepts.
Yeah.
You want to discover something that we have not discovered before.
Yeah. I have this thing where like I get really angry seeing the same things all the time, like seeing the same advice being given all the time. And I get it.
What is the advice you see given all the time?
It's just like repetitive things, like you know, your inner world reflects your outer world, like things we've already talked about.
Yes.
Or like get off your phone,
Yes.
like meditate, like, and I get it, those things like help, but like maybe it needs to be explained in a way, or like I just don't want to say the same things, like I just have a
here's the thing, and by the way, I'm fully supportive of your vision to discover a new thing, but I feel like the answer probably lies not within like the answer, if there is an answer, but like wouldn't the answer, if there was one, not lie in the discovery of new information, but in the application of the information we already have?
Yeah. So I'm not saying that everything I know is based upon the research we already have. Like without it, we would not be able to.
So
progress.
what is there to? I'm so fascinated by what you mean by you want to discover something new. What is there new to discover?
There's so much new to discover. Like there are so many things today that people like 20 years ago never even knew. Like all neuroscience research or psychological research, like it keeps growing and growing. And I know it seems like we probably already know everything, but I refuse to believe that. Like I don't know.
I don't think we already know everything.
I don't know. I have a big fixation on like inventing something. Like I don't know. I just hate saying the same shit everyone already knows. I want to discover something that nobody's ever talked about. And I like psychology. So I'm like, okay, it'll be in psychology because I'm obsessed with psychology.
Would you ever be a therapist?
Not like, when I think of a therapist, I think of like a really boring person who doesn't like their job and is doing this because they wanted a fast degree. So, and I'm sure it's not always like that, but like when I think of a therapist, I think of like I just think of that, like a person who's not as passionate. So I want to be a researcher, but use my research to also do one-on-one work with people. So I guess, yeah, that's a therapist. But
what you want to do, be a researcher? You want to be like a coach?
And and I want to be a speaker. I want to be a public speaker.
Cool.
And I guess a coach, public speaker, writer, just all of that. Anything that has to do with talking and sharing, but in regards to psychology. So I don't really care about labels.
I support the vision, Beta.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I've wanted to do the same thing for like 6 years.
Which is?
Travel around the world and talk to people.
Nice.
So I do think a lot like, what would I do with my life if I could do anything?
Yeah.
And it's like...
Well, everyone should think like that, though.
Travel the world and talk to people. So I guess that's what I'm doing right now.
So,
and... host like events.
Is it as fulfilling as you thought it would be?
Is it as fulfilling as I thought it would be? No, nothing is ever as fulfilling as you think it's going to be.
You think?
Yeah.
Or maybe you just haven't enjoyed any of it.
Well, actually, hold on. Is it as fulfilling as I thought it was gonna be? I'm enjoying this right now. It is fulfilling. Yes, it is fulfilling.
Okay.
It is fulfilling. But you always think that like the things that you always think that when you achieve your dreams, it's gonna ascend you into something beyond your whatever. But you never escape your life.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well,
So-
it's because you think it's going to bring you some sense of security
Yeah.
or something.
Because you think it's gonna bring some sense of security, but I'm slowly realizing every year I get older and every dream I accomplish, that security does not exist.
Are you sure that you just haven't reached it on your own?
We're gonna
without
die.
extra-
There's no such thing as security.
Well, when I say
we're gonna die, and we're gonna die, and then B, we live in an unpredictable, chaotic world. There's no security ever,
Oh,
and so
yeah.
therefore, all there is the present moment,
Yeah.
and so security is kind of a bit of a myth.
No, so let me rephrase. When I think of security, I think of the feeling of wholeness. Like you're complete,
sure.
without any of this. And that's the thing. People are thinking that their achievements or their promotion or their partner is going to give them that feeling of wholeness, that security feeling like, okay, now I feel good. But
Yeah.
it never gives them that because it's never going to be outside. It's going to be
Oh
from
yeah, of course.
inside.
I felt I feel whole sometimes. I don't think feeling whole for me is not a one and done. Oh, I feel whole now. Like
Oh,
I felt
no,
like
it's
I
not.
didn't feel like I was when I was at this block party thing smoking weed today. I felt something was off. I felt a lack.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel
I
like
don't feel
I'm
right.
off in some way.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like out at a thing or doing something. I have moments in my life where I feel a strong sense of a lack, and I feel a strong whatever the opposite of whole is. And then I was just on the subway one morning, and I was like, and I had a moment of wholeness where I was like, I feel my life is great. My life is exactly how I ever wanted it to be. I live in New York. I have a cool thing I do as a Gecko. I have friends. Everything is great. I have no need for anything. This is great. I have moments of wholeness, but wholeness is not like I am now whole forever. It's a thing you have to constantly get in touch
Yeah,
with.
of course. You don't think you can feel whole when you're sad too, though?
Yeah, sometimes when I feel sad or depressed, I guess I feel whole in the sense of like I've accepted that this is just happens. This is just part of life.
Yeah.
You know, because there's no security. And so when you think that, eventually I'm going to arrive at some version of my life that is completely devoid of problems, completely devoid of sadness, completely devoid of anything, which I have often and still a little bit do believe I will one day achieve, which is good. It's good to have that. It's good. It's good to want things. It's good. The lack is good. It motivates you to want to keep doing stuff. Because if I just felt whole and amazing all the time, I'd never try to do anything. You know.
So you think you can only want to do things whenever you feel like sad or insecure about not getting there?
It's. I don't think I can. I don't think I only can. But it's a damn good motivator, is it not?
You don't think like you could feel motivated if you already were secure in yourself, like just out of like pure interest? Like that looks cool. I want to do that.
Yeah. No, I can.
Okay.
I think so. I think a little bit of that, and then sometimes I'm like. Then sometimes I'll chase things out of. I'll chase things. I've had times in my life where I felt like I was chasing things out of security, and then times where I felt like I was chasing things out of insecurity.
Yeah.
Have you ever chased? Do you ever chase like in your life? Do you only chase out of insecurity?
No,
or chase out of
I
only,
used to.
I'm sorry. Do you only chase out of security?
Well, I mean, it's not like a choice I can consciously make all the time, but I think for most of my life, and if everyone were honest with themselves, a lot of their driving factors of wanting to get somewhere is because they want to prove something to themselves or prove something to other people, and not because they genuinely find. Maybe it's like half and half, like you said, but I realized that I don't want to do things to feel better about myself. I want to do it because I actually like it, and then feeling better about myself is going to have to come. Well, yes, but also like true security in yourself can come like without the job, without like the friends, without the accomplishments.
I think about this all the time. And I used to believe, and it's a very stoic, but it's a lot of stoicism I think you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I'm very stoic, I guess.
I've in my life been very stoic too.
But you said now you're a nihilist, right?
No, I don't identify with any of this. I'm a
Okay.
gecko.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I forgot.
I'm just a gecko.
You're just a gecko.
But I've thought a lot about the idea of like, could I live a life where I talked to my sister about. I said this to my sister once. She just makes fun of me about it. But I said to my sister once, I'd love to live a life where I had no money, no friends, no accomplishments, and I was naked on a beach and I felt happy. And then but she didn't understand what I meant by that. And so now she's like, Lyle, do you remember when you told me that you want to not have any friends? And I was like, you know what I'm trying to say. But
She didn't get it.
and I said that, and that's what that's the dream of a life of only intrinsic happiness. But that's unrealistic. I think a lot of life, I just think you're bullshitting yourself if you think that you can, only live a life of completely intrinsic happiness. You need other people. You need the world.
Well, you do. Well, science. That's not what that means. It means that you don't need them to feel happy. You do need them like socially. When I say happy, I mean like you don't need it to feel secure in yourself. But scientifically, yeah, you need to talk to people. Like we are social creatures.
Yeah.
Yes, you need like a home and you need money to live. But what I mean is, if you didn't have your fan base, if you didn't have this, if you didn't have your accomplishments, who do you believe you are? Like, can you still like feel complete and whole without every external thing? Like, that's the question. And like, that's what I'm trying to practice is like feeling like I don't need anything exterior to keep myself secure in myself.
Well, you're in school now, right?
Yeah.
If the school said to you, you're banned from school, you can never study psychology ever again because you
I failed my
you
test.
failed your test and you got kicked out of school. How would that? Or you have friends, right? If all your friends,
not here.
well, okay, all your friends back home. If all your friends were like, hey, we don't want to talk to you anymore, and your parents died, you have you have any money in your bank account?
Yeah.
If it all went to zero, and all these things happened at once, and you have clothes in your wardrobe that you like, that you're getting hemmed, if everything went away, you're telling me right now that you're telling me that wouldn't suck?
No,
You're telling me after all that you could still be like,
still feel secure in
not
myself.
secure, not still, but you're telling me that you wouldn't feel like, how would you? I'm sorry, I'll phrase that question. How would you feel?
So I think there's like different definitions here. You can feel secure in who you are while still having sad moments in life. Your life, there's always going to be painful moments. Like, yeah, family's going to die. Yeah, if I got kicked out of school, that would suck. I would still feel sad. But that wouldn't make it mean anything about my worth, is basically what I'm saying. Like, understanding that you're always worthy and to always believe in yourself, no matter how many people are watching,
Okay.
like no matter how many friends you have, or no matter if that school accepts you. Like, if the school didn't accept me, if nobody wanted to be my friend, if I didn't have money or any status, I should still know that I am worthy and I should still like myself. It's not contingent upon if you accept me. If that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense, and that makes a lot of sense, and I buy that. That makes a lot of sense. Veda, is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
Choose love over fear.
Thank you, Veda. Good luck with your journeys.
Thank you so much for letting me speak.
Of course. See you, Veda. Have a seat. What's your name?
Cameron.
Ammo?
Cameron.
Cameron.
Yeah.
What's up, Cameron? Did you, Cameron?
Yeah.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Were you here just now for that whole conversation?
I did not hear like.
Oh, you didn't hear any of it?
I heard like maybe 20% of
Okay,
that.
that's okay. We can be in our own conversation.
I heard some stuff about like ego death.
We did talk about ego death. We talked about a lot of stuff, but you know what? That was that interview, and this is this one. And how is your night at the park going?
It's just getting started.
What are you gonna do later?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, but you know you're gonna do something. You know that the evening's just getting started.
Yeah.
How do you know that the? But it's like what? It's what time is it right now? It's like 10?
It's like 10 something.
10 something.
Yeah.
Is this your girlfriend? Oh,
Nah.
sorry.
That's my parole officer. He makes sure I don't like get into any trouble.
Okay. Do you normally get into trouble?
Yeah.
What do you get into? What kind of trouble do you get into?
I don't think I'm allowed to say it on camera.
You don't have to. You don't have to do anything.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you do for fun?
For fun, I'm also not saying that on camera.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna keep going until we get to something that you can say on camera.
Okay.
What is your relationship like with your parents?
My mom is really nice, and with my dad, I hope he's not watching. It is weird. Like, he's really inconsistent. Very strange. I mean,
How long has that been happening?
I want to say since like 9, 10. It's like as you grow up, you kind of see the cracks, and you're like, he's still my dad, but it's kind of horrible as a human being. He does some bad things. So I don't get it.
Do you guys still talk?
Yeah, but we live in the same house. Yeah, but it's like some days he's tolerable to be around, and other days it's like I'm doing everything in my power to stay away from him. Like right now, I don't want to go home because I don't want to see him. He's not really someone you want to talk to.
But your mom is nice.
Yes, really nice.
What is nice about your mom?
Even though she has like a New Yorker attitude, like normally, you know how we are. We don't like talking to people. We keep it pushing. She's still really kind if you approach her the right way. She'll always find like something nice in people. She's told me to always be kind and respectful. Things like that. She's just a really nice lady. Even if she wasn't my mom, I would say that.
Do you have any siblings?
I have a sister.
You
Yeah.
have a sister.
Yeah, a younger sister.
What's her deal?
She's just a teenage girl. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Do you guys have a good relationship?
Yeah. She can be annoying from time to time, but yeah.
Do you go to school in the city?
I go to LaGuardia Community College. That's in Long Island City.
Cool. How's school going?
Get me the fuck out of here.
Out of what? Wait, where's here? Is that at a school?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were like, I can't handle this interview. These are too many. How's school going? Is too hot seat of a question. What was I gonna say? Why do you hate school?
I went into it way too early. I should have taken maybe a year to think about what I want to do, but I'm more dead set on something else rather than what I'm pursuing in school.
And what are you pursuing in school?
Paralegal studies.
Okay,
Nice.
it's like the other lady who wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah, she wanted to be a full lawyer. I'm just what I am to a lawyer is like what a nurse is to a doctor.
Sure, right.
I'm not doing really anything.
Is that your vibe? Is that what you want to be, a paralegal?
No.
What do you want to be?
I want to join the fire department. That's something I really care about.
Oh, okay. Wait, so what's preventing you from joining the fire department?
Nothing really. I already took the test, but it's like a long process. So even though I took the written test, I still got to do the physical, then psychiatric and whatnot. That's going to take a while.
Do you think you're going to do well on the psychiatric and the physical?
Yes.
It's funny that it took you a second to think about it.
Probably better than the written.
Than the written.
Yeah.
What is involved in the written firefighter test?
It is just like basic English and math questions, but like the day of when I took it, I only got maybe 4 hours of sleep because I was stressed out.
Oh no, really? Do you seem like I mean, I don't know you very well. We've only been talking for a little bit, but you seem like a low stress guy. Or is that just like
Probably what it looks like on the surface, but like it's like up and down.
okay? What stresses you out the most in life?
Myself.
Why do you stress yourself out?
I'm gonna skip that one.
Huh?
I'm gonna skip that one.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'm trying to think if I have any. I feel like I This I gotta say, this isn't meant to be like a therapy session. It just ends up being that for most of these interviews. We can talk about random ass shit.
I can see why it ends up like that because like when you meet someone like one time, it's easy to just say things like that.
Yeah, totally.
It's like I would say it, but like I'm surrounded by people, so it's like kind of more like, ooh, do I want to say that?
Yeah. Well, it is weird because we're around a circle of people, but I feel very This is very chill. This feels very chill. Like I just feel like I'm just looking at you. I feel like we're just talking. You and me. But I you know what? All of my like inherent curiosities are probably about like therapy questions. Oh, somebody's asking you something. Oh. So, do you want to talk about anything that's not therapy-ish?
I wanted to ask, what makes you want to do this? I know you probably get that a lot, but like this is my first time seeing you.
What makes you want to do this? I mean, this is a fun thing to do. Is you get to hang out with random people.
How did the idea come about? Like, why a gecko in particular?
Do you believe you can be anything you want?
If you try hard enough, yeah. Bless you.
Why not be a gecko?
I feel like in an alternate universe, he probably chose like a rat because it fits New York City much better.
There is another guy who does. Well, he doesn't really do this, but he does dress up as a rat.
Nice.
What do you want to be when you grow up? A firefighter?
Yes, but
What do you say that's appealing to you about the firefighter life?
well, for one, it's not as high stress as you think. You're not always gonna go into a burning building, but I like the aspect that it's kind of like military because you have a brotherhood with you without actually doing, questionable stuff like the military. You're just saving people, helping them out. It may be someone who's like having a panic attack, someone who needs medical help, or just someone in a burning building. That's a lot better than like going overseas and doing some crazy stuff. I'd rather do that.
Who is this person that keeps talking to you? This is your friend?
This is my close friend. I met him. He goes by he, him. I met him in June, and we've been hanging out constantly ever since.
Where'd you guys meet?
It was a friend thing. So basically, the whole day we had people rotating in and out. I had taken like a little ferry thing around the city, and I took a trip to Brooklyn with my friends, and we were eating at the restaurant. He shows up, and the whole time I'm thinking, I'm gonna meet this person one time in my life, and now he's one of my close friends. I don't know how it happened.
What do you do? Like, do you have any hobbies?
Working out. I like to, honestly, I love walking just everywhere.
Me too.
Everywhere.
That's my favorite thing about New York is you can just walk everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking sick.
It's really stimulating.
You go to the gym, you said?
Mm-hmm.
What do you bench?
225.
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
It's nice. My friend, he keeps pestering me because he's like, if you keep going more, you can do more than that. And I'm just like, I already hit 225. This is where I clock out.
What do you squat?
I do not squat. I do hack squat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's annoying though, cause like.
What's your overhead press?
I don't overhead press.
But you just bench?
For shoulders, when you talk about overhead, like I just do cable stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm.
Where do you go to the gym?
There's this gym called Retro Fitness, like not too far from my house.
Sick.
That's where I go.
Is it a nice gym?
It gets the job done. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
I won't complain about the conditions if I can get big.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. You can like get a pretty damn good workout just like around the house. Like if like I sometimes like if I don't have like equipment, I'll just curl a chair. Like grab a chair by like the legs.
That's fair.
Curl it,
Like, you can just get it here right now. You do calisthenics, but
Calisthenics, do push. How many push-ups do you think you can do?
I want to say 20.
20.
20 clean ones. I'll say that.
Okay, that's pretty good. Like 20 right now?
Right now in front of you?
No. Wait. What did I mean? No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean right now. What I meant was that was me subliminally being like, I want to see you do push-ups, but I'm not gonna do that because this is an audio podcast, and I think us doing a push-up contest, it would look funny for the video, but it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
For the audio of it.
That's fine.
We could do one.
All right,
We'd have to. All right, yeah, we'll do one. Okay, Brandon, we're gonna cut this. Well, you can leave this part in, me telling you, Brandon, who edits this podcast, shout out to Brandon. We'll leave this in, but Brandon, we'll cut out from the audio version of this. We're gonna cut out the push-up contest, but in the video version, we'll keep it in. But also this speech mentioning that we're gonna cut it out of the audio version, but keep it in the video version, we'll keep that in. All right. Okay.
That.
So yeah, let's do. You want to do some push-ups
Together?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how many we can do.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 22, 23, 24,
Shit, kiss the ground.
5, 26, 7, 28,
Oh, your mama, you touched the very end round.
30, 31, 32, 33,
Your performance on that. Okay.
35.
Well, how many did you get?
He said 35, I think.
35. Okay, I got 25. So you win. GG's. That's pretty good. Oh, thanks. I felt like that was pretty. My max that I've ever done in the world was 30, but I could only do 25. 25. I feel good about that.
That's really
Do you feel good? Isn't that a good? We just did a whole long conversation about dopamine. It's really nice. It feels good to do push-ups.
I'm coming off the high.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. What do you want to say to the people now that you feel good that you feel high from push-ups?
Huh?
Oh wait. What do you want to say to the people?
You should talk to your friends more. They're really nice people. This one included.
What's your name again, man?
Cameron.
I guess I already did the what do you want it, but do you have any final things you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Don't shut yourself off. Always talk to your friends when you get the chance. Please.
Cameron, thank you very much for talking to a Gecko. I feel like I could have done more. No, I couldn't have. 25 was good. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Saren.
Sir?
Saren.
Sarid.
Yeah.
Nice-
Seren.
Sarid. What's up, Sarid? How's life?
It's okay.
Sarah, can you do me a favor and just hold the mic up?
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry.
Sarid. What's
Seren.
Sorry, one more time. Sarin.
Yeah. Seren.
Sarin. Okay, like serendipity.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Sarin. What's up, Sarin? Sarin, how long have you been hanging out here for? Watching this crap.
Well, we were here since setup, if that's what you mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, all right. So bring us home, Sarin. What did we learn?
Well, not gonna lie, it's been kind of hard to hear you. All this music, all these people. It's very overstimulating.
Very overstimulating.
I've noticed you got the social worker nod thing going on.
Social worker nod thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the social worker nod thing?
Like the the affirmative, active listening.
Yes, I do have an annoying active listening nod. There was some reel on Instagram that was like POV, your friend is an active listener. And it was like a clearly like very like annoyingly active listener person. And my friend sent it in like our group chat. And it was like Lyle when he goes therapy gecko mode on you. And I was like, damn, that sucks.
Do you have a social work background?
No.
No?
I
Dang.
don't have a social work background. I'm just
Human.
curious about the world and shit.
Makes
You know.
sense now, yeah.
So who are you?
That's a great question. I've been trying to figure that out because I've been masking my entire life. So I'm slowly trying to like bring myself to like actualize who I am, what I like, what I want to do with my life. all these different things.
What's the process of figuring that out?
Well, we haven't started it yet, not in totality.
Okay, but you've been
Because
thinking about it.
No, yeah. The only reason I haven't started it is because I'm still in school. Like once I'm done with school, though, then we can start to like completely deconstruct my routine that I have.
Sure.
That's keeping everything in place.
Sure.
That's just how I see it. Because my routine is what's keeping me stable.
Yeah.
And once there's no routine,
and you don't want to ruin
Not
that
until
stability.
not until I'm done with school.
Okay.
Yeah.
When are you done with school?
It should be next June, honestly. Yeah,
Next when?
June.
Next June. Okay, so you've got about a year before you have to deconstruct yourself.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
That's pretty. No, enjoy this year. Once you start deconstructing yourself, it's
It's hard.
I don't know. It's like opening a bunch of Pokemon cards. You might get fucking Groudon. You might get Bidoof.
Okay. I mean, I don't know those characters too well.
That's okay. It's Gen 3, I think. But anyway, what do you go to school for?
I'm in social work school, actually.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Very cool.
I'm in.
Okay, so you
grad
also
school.
have a social work nod.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay.
Definitely.
You know, I'm gonna start taking more pride in my social work nod.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. I love my classmates. Some of the teachers are very interesting. It's great. It's very nice. Would I recommend going through it this young? No. Because I'm 22, so like my classmates are anywhere from like 25 and up.
Yep.
Most of them are 25 and up. Some of them are closer to my age. But I feel very separated from everybody because of it.
Because of the age gap.
Yeah, because of the age gap, and they have a lot more life experience and stuff. Like I grew up very sheltered and shit, so like it makes sense. I'm like just trying to go into it and like figure it out, get it done, get it over with. You know? Yeah.
What's the ultimate goal? Is it to be a therapist?
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
That could be cool. Do you have a therapist?
I do currently, yes.
What do you like about your current therapist that you want to take into your?
I'm looking for a new therapist.
You're looking for a new
currently.
therapist. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Is that what you said?
No.
Okay. Oh, you're looking for a new therapist.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why do you not like the therapist you have?
I feel like well, unfortunately, because she's white and I'm black, there's what is it called? She doesn't have the level of cultural competency I feel like she should.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so like 90%, 80%, all of my experiences are completely surrounded because like
By being
I'm
black.
black. Yeah, I'm black, I'm queer, like all these different things. I'm
Okay.
autistic. Like that's how my view of the world is. She can't really understand that because it's mostly informed because of how people see me. How I'm
Interesting.
perceived. I'm always perceived as a threat.
See, I've always wondered, like, in my own therapy search, I'm like, do I want somebody who, like, do I want another white guy, or do I want somebody who's very different from me that can, like, have a different perspective?
That's all up to you. I just know that like I would rather have somebody black and queer
Yeah.
now.
Have you had a black therapist before?
I've had a black therapist, absolutely, and now I have a queer therapist.
Okay.
So I'm like, maybe a mix of the two would be very nice because
Okay.
I'm also black
Okay.
and queer. So yeah,
So, because I think you can do that, right? You can go on the Psychology Today and like
yeah,
hit the check boxes.
yeah.
you know.
I've done stuff like that, but like the stuff that I'm looking for is highly specific. Okay, like trauma informed and like ADHD and like PTSD, all these different things,
Sure.
and therefore it very much limits. And then those people that have those things are not black. So yeah.
Okay. Wait, but like trauma informed or like has had trauma?
Trauma informed.
Oh, okay.
So like how to deal with it, how to process it, how to sit with your emotions.
So you're trying to find a black, queer, trauma informed
Yeah.
therapist.
Yeah.
Is that hard? Like to find?
I mean, shockingly, yes.
Okay. Well, I guess
At
it's
least
good.
in
I guess
my
it's good that
experience.
you're trying to become one.
No, yeah. I literally did my grad essay, like my entrance essay for this. I did it about like representation
Yeah.
and the lack of representation in the field and stuff. Because only I think less than 15% of therapists are black, and then less than 4% are queer. And there's no overlap in those two right now. I didn't do the overlap. I didn't look it up, so I'm assuming it's a lot smaller.
What kinds of things are you learning in psychology?
Social work?
Social work school. Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? Because we have different types of classes.
Did you go to school today?
Let me know we're on break still.
Oh. Wait. Well, it's Saturday. Are you on break because it's Saturday, or are you on break because it's the summer?
Summer.
What was the last thing? What was your biggest takeaway from last semester?
Honestly, how to set boundaries with people who try to take advantage of free labor.
Oh.
Because we have our internships. So, like for instance, I was in a school, and so because I was working with the guidance office, and I was basically I'm sorry, this is so much. My school, the social work school, placed me at an agency, and that agency placed me at a high school.
To do social work.
Yeah, to like help the kids, the students, and whatnot, which
Yeah.
I loved. I loved being there. But there was just so many people involved, and me trying to do regular stuff like call out. I was just like, I can't do this. And then they wanted us to stay until the end of June, but that was what the school wanted. My school said, no, you can only stay until like you've done your 450 hours, because after that you don't have like the school's not liable for anything that happens. So now it's a back and forth between them, and I'm in the middle of it just trying to help my students. My mental health is a wreck. How can I help them if I can't help myself? That doesn't make any sense, and I'm not going to be any benefit to my students if I can't figure out what I need.
Oh yeah, of course. No, yeah. If you're showing up less than your full self,
Yeah.
then yeah, you're not gonna be a benefit.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
didn't want to like put that on my kids because I know how they are, or were rather. And like I love seeing them grow and all that, but I had to make sure they understood that like it's just a lot of stuff going on, and specifically because they had their own stuff going on, you don't always have to just sit there and take it.
Sure.
Yeah, you can actually say something and like say what you got to say, do what you got to do respectfully. There's a position of authority and all that. So yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other questions. Okay, so yes, so you back to saying that in a year you're going to deconstruct yourself.
Yes.
What is that? What's the first step of deconstructing yourself?
Honestly, just getting rid of like this. I've been in school my entire life. I'm 22. Been in school my entire life, went straight through. So
Yeah.
what to do without the school being there?
Yeah, once the that's a perfect time to deconstruct yourself, because once structure, that literally is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Once the structure is deed
Yeah.
externally, you can de the structure internally,
Yeah.
which is spooky but
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, kind of like your own version of ego death.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it would be really cool.
Saren?
Yeah.
Saren, it's nice talking to you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think if I have any, because I was talking to Cameron about non-therapy things. Okay, so wait, so
Yeah.
Cameron's your homie, right?
Yeah.
And he said that the night is just getting started. And I asked him, and I was like, "What does that mean?" And he didn't really have an answer. What are you guys about to go do something crazy?
Honestly, we could figure it out. Honestly, because I don't know. We've been hanging out a lot, so we usually get into like stupid shit.
What kind of stupid shit?
Honestly, what was it, Coney Island we went to and stuff? And
You guys went to Coney Island?
Yeah.
That's not stupid. That's fun.
No, it is fun, but like being out there at night and stuff is not the best idea.
Being at a Coney Island at night?
Yeah, like recently, like it was his birthday and stuff, and we went out. I had planned this whole thing, and it was fun. It was nice. But like we were out here at like 1, 2 in the morning just taking photos and stuff. It was just
That sounds fun.
it is fun. But it's not always the safest.
Have you gotten into any issues?
Well, no. Right now we're both sober, thank God, but like
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Which
Cool,
is great.
Cool. Well, it sounds like you guys have got a fun night ahead of you.
Oh yeah,
This
we'll
guy,
just see what we get into.
Keep an eye on Cameron. He's a loose cannon. Why? Wait, actually, hey, listen. This guy did 35 push-ups. All right, if shit
Yeah.
goes down, I think he could take care of it.
I mean, I don't know about that, but no
no
disrespect. You got to be more aware of your surroundings.
Saren, thank you
Yeah.
very much for chatting with me. Is there anything else you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Yeah, respect. Basic respect is given. Absolutely, always respect people younger than you, people older than you, people your age. Absolutely. The second they start to disrespect you, though, you don't gotta stand there and fucking take it. You don't gotta sit there and take it. You can leave. You don't gotta be in a situation that you don't want to be in. Okay? Do what you want to do. Do it safely. Don't be too crazy out here. And if you are taking drugs, drinking, anything like that, substance related, test your shit. Please test it. If you're gonna do it. But test it. Get clean supplies and all that. Do what you need to do and be safe out here, okay?
Folks, this has been talking to a gecko at the park. This was a great. I feel like, again, if you're listening to this and you just woke up from a nap at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., the day can be saved. If this is a message to you, the folks. If you got too high and ate too much ice cream and you took a nap and you believe that the day is over, you can save it.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, you can say one over there.
It is perfectly okay to start over whenever you need to.
I like that.
Doesn't matter what time of day it
Bang,
is,
bang.
how old you are. Tomorrow is a new day. Do whatever the fuck you want. Shit.
Tomorrow's a new day. 9 p.m. is a new hour. 9:02 p.m. is a new hour.
Exactly. You don't got to be on the dot. You do what you need to do for you. You don't have to live by anybody else's rules, anybody else's timeline. Do what you got to do for you.
I'm a Gecko. I'm signing off. Thank you guys very much for listening, and see you again very soon. Hello, folks. It's Lyle here. That's the end of this episode, but get this. I'm releasing a bonus episode this week. That's right, an entire extra hour of the podcast that you can listen to by becoming a premium member of Therapy Gecko over at therapygecko.supercast.com. Supercast subscribers get access to bonus episodes. They get a completely ad-free podcast feed of the regular show. They get recordings from my live shows, members-only streams, and they help support my ability to continue doing this podcast. So here's a clip from this week's members-only bonus episode. She was like, I'm having trouble because I don't think there's any straight single men left in Sydney. So I don't know how I'm supposed to date. So it's funny to hear that it's. I thought she was just bullshitting, but it's funny to hear other people say that.
Yeah. Sydney has big gay history. They had like the first sort of pride movement in Australia, but their nightlife isn't the same as it was.
How's the nightlife here?
Not bad.
Yeah? Do you go fucking crazy?
We go party. We go to raves. That's fun. Yeah.
You ever do you do crazy drugs?
No comment.
All right. Nice. If you want to hear this full conversation, you can sign up to become a premium member at therapygecko.supercast.com or find the link in the episode description. That's therapygecko.supercast.com. All right. I have nothing else to say.